Hey Sophie, I'm good, sweetheart. How are you? Hopefully, I get it tomorrow. Hopefully, tomorrow's Thursday. Mm, just maybe. Just maybe, maybe. Just maybe. We shall see. Yeah, I just came from her live. I literally just came from her live. And I came over here. No, I wouldn't say I got bored. It's just that I was already gonna go live before she went live, so I just went over there to, hang out with her for a bit and the others that were in there. And then after that, I said I might as well go live too. Yeah, yeah. I try to always go and I try to always, you know, go and visit everybody when they're live. And then I just do my own thing, like I always do. Well, I'm trying to come on live a little earlier today because I want to go to sleep earlier. So I had a shitty sleep last night. So I said I want to go live early and then go bed early. I'm already yawning. I also bring some different decks downstairs so I can pull different cards and show everybody these other decks and shit. I got one of my favorite tarot decks here. It's kind of beat up a bit, but I used this deck a lot back in the day, but I had to go search for it. Yeah, this is the one here, one of my favorite decks. Otherwise, that same shit, different day. I got this damn deck. I haven't used this I haven't used this deck in probably 10 years at least. That ain't no lie. I haven't really studied this deck like that, but I have the book. I don't really pull the Norman cards, but it's a cool deck. I'm not really into this type of shit, but yeah. Some people like it, some people don't. That's the tree frogs. That's the tree frogs. Sometimes they go beep, 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 like that. They're literally right out there. Sometimes they're all on the walls and shit. I have my windows and my doors open. It's a nice night tonight, so you're gonna hear it loud and clear. Nah, it's not. Once you go to sleep, you don't really notice it. I don't notice it when I'm here all this time and I don't notice it because it's a normal thing, you know. It's a normal thing in Bermuda to have that. So in Bermuda, it's a normal thing. It's like every day, all day. Sometimes they can be annoying because they can be really loud and they can be right outside your window and shit. My mom had to go spray like some Baygon on one outside one time because it was right outside her window and she couldn't sleep. It was like wee wee. It's like a cricket. It was a cricket, not a frog. The crickets are worse. They're loud as shit. They're super loud. The crickets got that screeching loud noise, and then these guys got the little beep beep noises. So both of them sometimes it's like really bad, really bad. You know? Creep, creep, make that loud ass noise, a screeching noise. Oh, it's annoying, but it's all good. I'm used to it. It don't bother me that much. It doesn't bother me. Okay, cool. I just finished watching my friend DJ on TikTok. He's still on there too. He's on there playing music, having a great time, sweating up a storm. I was laughing at him earlier. I was like, turn on your AC, bro. Cheap ass fuckers. Yeah, on TikTok, I was watching my friend. He's in Jamaica. He plays music every Wednesday nights. I finished watching him for like an hour. I go support him and like his stream and all that, and hang out there for a minute. But sometimes it gets kind of boring too, because it's all music that I don't really want to hear all the time. If it's something I like, I'll listen to it for a while, and then if it's other shit, I'll be like, yeah, all right, I'm had enough. I get bored quick, so I'll be like, yeah, I'm done. Let me see if he's still on. Usually he stays on for a bit. Yeah, he's still on. Shit. He's still on there. Not really. Sophie, I don't. I've never been like a movie person. I mean, I've watched movies in the past, and still watch movies if I have to or if I feel like watching something. Like I like movies like Transformers and like things like that, and like war movies and shit. I don't really watch like bullshit movies and stuff like that. I mean, I'll watch some shorts sometimes. On TikTok, they show like clips of movies and stuff. Oh no, hell no. With mediumship stuff, I can't watch that type of shit. No scary movies. No, I don't watch horror movies because I don't like to watch evil things and evil looking things because it fucks with my, mentality. I can't. I'm not meant to watch evil things because that messes with me. One time I watched a horror movie on the plane when I was coming back home, and I like kind of had no choice to watch it because in front of me the person was watching it on their little screen. So I just kept watching their screen because I didn't want to watch mine. I wanted to go sleep. And I just kept looking at it every now and then, and just it got interesting. I started watching it through like the gap of the seat and watched them watch the movie with them pretty much. And I was like, "What the fuck am I watching? The hell is this dumbass shit?" But it was interesting because they got like I was talking about it the other day. Actually, they got like they had to get the spirit out of the house, so they were putting like sea salt and all that shit in the crevices and cracks of the house and all in front of the house and all around the house. And then they used some sage and then they used some other type of stuff. And then they were like, it was like they went to go crack an egg and it was black. And like all this crazy ass shit. And I was like, what the hell am I watching? People got some wild imaginations, man. Wild. Very, very wild imaginations. So I try not to like, see things like that because it tarnishes my memory and my brain. I can't watch shit like that. Just can't do it. I know some people who watch that shit all the time. I'm like, no, no, not Marky. Hell no. Mm-mm. No, no. I mean, I watched this movie. I think what, a year ago or something like that, or 2 years ago. It's called Mother, and it was Jennifer Lopez and a kid she gave up for adoption. She ended up like going to go try and get again, and then the kid ended up staying with her for a while, and she ended up breaking to the kid like that she was her mom, and then like they was going at it, and she taught her how to be a sniper and shit. It was pretty cool. It was a cool movie. That was probably one of the coolest movies I've seen in a long time. Like it was never boring. It was like it was cool watching that. So yeah, I saw that movie. I think like a year or two ago, and it was pretty fun. I kind of liked it. It was at a time where there wasn't no sports on, so I was like, yeah, I'll watch this shit. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I like Jennifer Lopez. She does good movies. Hey Virgo, how you doing, sweetie? So I don't mind watching Jennifer Lopez, not because I think she's attractive or whatever, but I just think she's a good movie star. She's very good. She's multi talented, so I don't mind watching her movies. Her movies are always nice. My day, it was pretty good. It was all right. I got some shit done. You know, I hung out with my mom this morning. I took her to grocery shopping. Hung out with her. We had lunch together and chilled out with her for a bit, and then I came home, did some shit, went live, did some stuff around the house, Then I made some burgers on the barbecue. Had dinner, and now I'm here. Hung out in some other people's lives here and there. Show my support, be a good boy. And now I'm here, just chilling like a villain. How about you? What did you do today? Anything exciting? I bring up some of my decks today too, from upstairs. Decks that I haven't used in like years. I got one of my favorite tarot decks here. I like the images on it. It's called 78. It's called Tarot of the 78 Doors. I don't know if you remember this one, but this is one of my favorite tarot decks as far as artwork. That's what the back of it looks like. And then this is the King of Wands. I guess it's got different languages on it too. So it's pretty cool. I like this deck. I used to use it a lot because I used to like look at all the pictures and shit. Yeah, that's a cool deck. There's a mom suing an energy drink because her daughter died of high caffeine. What the fuck? That's crazy. How the fuck can you sue somebody for that? That's your fault for drinking all that shit. She OD'd on it. And this is 5 of Cups, which is not really the 5 of Cups in a regular deck. It actually looks like the Tower, but it's not. So like it's some different type of the 3 of Pentacles is almost the same. 3 of Pentacles is a person. It's not 3 people, but it's a guy working on something and showing his craft, Well, there you go. If she drank 4 cans a fucking day, what do you expect? When vitamin water first came out, I used to drink like 2 or 3, maybe 4 vitamin waters a day. And that shit made me sick. I had to stop, I had to fucking stop drinking that vitamin water shit because I got addicted to it. I was probably like 20 something, or 21 years old or something like that. And I used to drink that orange vitamin water shit. And then I was like, why do I feel sick? And I was like, it must be this fucking vitamin water shit. And I stopped drinking that completely. I never wanted to drink it again. That's why I don't drink energy drinks, because that shit ain't happening. Hell no. Fuck that. Hell no. Hey, kitty. Flapping my gums. Why am I not surprised? Well, if I don't say anything, kitty, then everybody's going to be like, what's wrong, Mark? You okay? Then when I talk too much, I talk too much. See, I can't remember you damn people. And Virgo says, Mark, what should I currently expect in your love? You can currently expect if you open your legs, you have sex. If you don't, then you won't. That's what you can expect in your love life. And stay away from assholes. It's that simple. That's your answer. That's what you can expect in love. Don't love assholes. And you'll be good to go. Yes, kitty, I'm still talking shit. Ain't nothing changed. Whatever floats your boat. I'm always talking shit. If I don't, there's something wrong with me. Or I'm probably mad or something. But most likely I'm not. I don't get really mad like that. Sometimes I do, but it has to be something serious. But I try not to get mad. It's not worth it. So yeah, this deck is pretty cool. I used it like a lot back in the day. It's got like it's got updated images, somewhat on these cards. So that's why I like using it. But some of the cards are like dumb. Some are cool, some are dumb. It's just people, they just make dumbass shit. Hey Fiona, how you doing? Like, see this card? It's the Eight of Pentacles, and look, the Eight of Pentacles. You would never thought if I covered the eight, you would have never knew that's the Eight of Pentacles. But see, the Eight of Pentacles is to do with work and stuff, right? And doing good at your job, personal effort, things like that. So it's like a tattoo parlor. So this person's admiring this other person's tattoo, admiring their work and shit. It's like a job. What's on her bold ass head? Well, a tattoo. See that? It's some dumb ass shit. I don't know what's wrong with these damn people. He's got a big ass goat on his back. Whoever did that electrical right here, that shit's not looking good. That's the first thing I noticed when I saw that card. And then you got the Eight of Wands. You got these two hoods looking at some keys, trying to find out, what key is to Mark's heart, but they're lost. So yeah, it's kind of a weird deck sometimes, but I like it though. It's cool. I like the pictures on it. I like the weirdness about it. Some cards are really cool though. That's some nice artwork. It's a cool deck. Like, see the Three of Cups. See his three hoods getting ready to go out. They're all talking to each other, ready to go out and say, yeah, let's go to a party. Going to a hoe party. Well, Three of Cups is, water signs. No, Sophie. It's got everything in here. Hey, Mystical, how you doing? This guy here, look, I'll give you the magician. Look, he's all buff, got muscles and shit. There you go. That's for you, Sophie. Look, the magician card. Look, nice buff guy for you. So you don't say I'm sexist. Here's a little Aquarius stars card. Of course, it's going to have a butt crack on it. Aquarius is love ass. It's kind of got like weird cards in here, but it's also got cool cards in here. So, like, look at the chariot card. Look. So I got a rock and roll guy on like a convertible and shit. It's just like a modern type of deck, It's like an updated whack version. Some of the cards are annoying, but this is the Knight of Wands. See how he's bringing over the gift? And he's like surprising his hope, bringing her some lingerie. He's up to no good. How can I do a reading with him? Very carefully. What do you mean how I'm gonna do a reading with them? I pull the damn cards and I interpret them. Look at the Six of Swords. Look, going to calmer waters. Look, does that look like it's going to calmer waters? You know, damn calmer waters around here. He's on the computer. See, it's like a modern type of deck. It's got new shit in it. Like, you know, it's actually got a real computer there. And, you know, everything looks updated. Yeah, it's just another tarot deck with a bunch of different pictures. That's all. It's weird, though, because it all depends, like, you know, how you look at it. Because some of these cards, the pictures make no sense, but you can still talk about the meaning. Like, look at this card, for instance. Hey, Galen, how you doing? Like, this is the Ace of Cups. And look, they're baptizing a baby. See, so say if somebody in there was baptizing their baby this Sunday and I pulled this card, right? And I'll be like, I got the Ace of Cups for you, and you know, maybe you and your family are very happy together, and you know, maybe you're very happy with your baby. And I went like this, and they'd be like, OMG, my baby's getting baptized on Sunday. You're psychic on Wednesday. Holy shit. You know, so sometimes the pictures can really, the pictures on the deck can really mean a lot. It depends. Yeah, Fiona, he does, yeah. So yeah, that's some cool cards in here. You know, that's some cool meanings and shit. You look at the moon card. There's a pregnant woman walking along the beach. See, got the lizard there in the moonlight. Look at that woman on the moon card. Look, she went and mooned somebody and took some D and got pregnant. Now she's walking along the shoreline, wondering whose baby it is. You know, the moon card is all about emotions and could mean you done some dumbass shit. So that's why that card's the way it is. Whoever did this card must have said, yeah, tricky ass Pisces who. Look at the King of Wands. Look. I mean, the Queen of Wands, Look at the Queen of Wands. Always trying to be some sexy hoe. So that's pretty cool. Okay, Kitty, enjoy your movie. Garfield. Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. Oh, hell no. Ain't no fucking no horror movies around here. No. Marky don't watch that shit. No, you won't. I don't watch no horror movies. Fuck that. Hell no. I like Dolly Parton. She's cool. I don't know what that is. So new to me. I don't watch those type of movies. Hell no. So yeah, anyway, It's a cool deck. Virgo says, I got Dolly perfume. Oh, Lord have mercy. Smells good. I'll be the judge of that. This is one of my favorite decks. It's called Spiritual as Fuck. 99 inspirational cards for people who fucking need some inspiration. These cards are hilarious. I used to pull these all the time. Then everybody got tired of them. Hey, Barbie, how you doing? Hey, Lisa. Thanks. How you doing? If you guys want one of these spiritual as fuck cards, I'll give you one. Be right back after these commercials. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Sophie, let me see what I got for you. All right, Sophie, your card is beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negative shit. And it says, this card says, what's the first thing you thought of when you read negative shit? Write that shit down and take some space from it for a week. Then notice of what happens in your life. You'll probably really like the results. You just bought that deck? Oh, man. I've been had this shit forever. I have the other one, too. You talking about the one that I'm doing right now? Or you talking about the one that I had earlier? Oh, the one right now? Oh, okay, cool. You have the other one too? Yeah. It's got this one too, look. Grateful as fuck. I got it's two different ones. They're both made by the same person, but just different ones. Different sayings and shit. Yeah. Okay, that's good, Sophie. You want a card, Virgo? Or anybody else? You guys want a card, let me know. I'll give you one. All right, Gala, you want one? All right, cool. All right. Gala, your card is sometimes crushing it means asking for help. And this says, only fools or suckers think they can do it all on their own. Ask for help, then take the help. Let other people be a part of your success. Don't be stingy about letting people share in whatever kick assery you create. Every real baller has a crew. Also, you don't know everything. That's just a fact. Sounds like an Aries to me. You're welcome, Gala. All right, Virgo, you're next, and then Mystical. All right. All right. Your card says, stick with the people who pull the magic out of you, not the madness. And this card says, notice how you feel when you're a person if you feel like shit. Don't hang out with them. It's all straightforward for reals. They don't have to be bad people for you to choose to not engage. It may be just your reaction to them. Even if you can't remove yourself from their presence completely, you can at least check in with the part of you that gets crazy and give it a little love it needs. That guy's so annoying. My neighbor is so annoying. He has like a 25-year-old car and it makes all this fucking noise. And like he backs up, goes forward, backs up, goes forward. I said people can't fucking drive. One thing about me, thank God God gave me skill, bro. Fucking hell. All right, Mystical, you're next. All right. Mystical, you are a product of what you believe. And this says, if you think you're a turd, you're probably going to act like a turd. Treat yourself like a turd and accept turd treatment from others. Why the fuck would you do that? First off, you're not a turd. It's just physically impossible. It's just physically impossible to be a turd and a sentient being at the same time. But even if you have kind of turdy, even if you have been kind of turdy, you believing you're golden will bring on all that golden behavior and golden treatment. Today, just believe you're golden. If you liked it better there, go back to Turd Town tomorrow. So you are a product of what you believe. I wonder who says that all the time. Shit. Yes. Anybody Anybody else want one? Let me know. I'll give you one. These cards are funny as shit. All right, I pulled myself a card. It says, feel your fucking feelings. And this card says, set a timer for 30 minutes and give yourself full permission to feel whatever it is you've been avoiding. Organize your sock drawer while you cry and seethe and get jiggy with some hardcore self pity. Then, when the time is up, get off your ass and do something constructive. Your big little sweetheart of a heart will thank you later. That's hilarious because I went in my sock drawer today and I was like, where the fuck's all my socks? And I'm like, oh, I know where they are. They're downstairs. I folded them on and they're fucking downstairs. Damn it. That's funny how they talked about my sock drawer. That's hilarious. Yeah, they're very cool cards. They're funny as shit. They're called spiritual as fuck. And then there's another one that's called grateful as fuck. I'm going to pull that one out now. You can check this one out. I got lots of crazy ass shit. All right. This one's the grateful as fuck. Let's see what we get with these. These are all right. All right. I pulled a card for myself. Oh, God. Of course I get this shit. All right. My card is fire. Fire, period. Let's see what it says. Fire is rad. Life would suck without it. No fire, no s'mores. No fire, no sexy candlelight to get busy to. Light a match today and marvel at how awesome your world is because of that little flame. Motherfucking thermic chemical change reaction. Okay then. All right there. I guess I gotta light a match, light a fire. Okay, Sophie, take care. Yeah, B for Barbie. If you guys want one of these cards, I'll give you one. Can't start a fire without a spark. Take care, Sophie. Enjoy your rest of your night. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we got for you. All right. When strangers hold the door open for you. And it says, oh, for fuck's sake, hold on a second. I just almost knocked over my whole thing. All right, this says, if you start to notice the little ways people are kind, the world begins to look like a much more hopeful place. When people hold the door open and it's a lot more than you think. It's a tiny piece of humanity showing itself. P.S. You should probably go hold the fucking door open for someone next time you're out. Because gratitude, what? Gratitude doth spreadeth the? Because gratitude doth spreadeth the. So if people hold the door for your ass, you should hold the door for them. And if you do, that's good. Can't start a fire without the flame. As long as it's not a twin flame. Hell no. Anybody else want one of these grateful as fuck cards? They're so nice to shuffle. They're nice and small. Shuffle fucking no nice. Now I can give you one. I always ask everybody if you want a card. If you don't say you want one, I'm not gonna individually ask everybody. But some people are like, I'm good today. You know. So if they say that, I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's either you want one or you don't. You know? Hey Ding Dong, how you doing? I'll give you a card right now, Barbara. That's good. Yeah, I'm doing good. All right, Barbie, you got babies dancing. Oh, good Lord. All right, your card says, we think babies can't get any cuter, and then they get up and dance. Gah. Science has basically proven that toddlers are also more likely to be kind and helpful if you recently dance with them. Now, doesn't this all seem like a win-win situation for everyone involved? Dancing babies for the win on everything. So dance with your grandchildren. They'll like it. Ding Dong, would you like a message? Oh, well, that's good. See, there you go, Barbie. She must like when she dances with you. All right, Ding Dong, let's see what we got for you. You're welcome, Barbie. All right. No, it's free. I give free cards. A message is free. A question is paid. But this is your card. It says tater tots. And this says potatoes are fucking great to start with, but when someone went and birthed the tater tot, whoever created this pillowy potato bite-sized nuggets of tasteness deserves a trophy. It may be physically impossible to try not to get along with someone when you're sharing a plate of tater tots. That's fucking hilarious. Fucking tater tots. And that's weird because I've been eating tater tots lately too. They are good. I don't know if you eat tater tots, but yeah. I guess you get the moral of the message. All right, Mystical, you want one too? Okay, good. All right, Mystical. You wanted something then? All right. Mystical, you got podcasts. And your card says, there are so many super smart, funny, thoughtful people in the world, and about 500,000 of them are making podcasts. We're living in a world in which, at any moment of any day, you can look up the history of sweaters and find people so batshit excited about 7th Earl of Cardigan that they're willing to talk about him for an hour. Oh boy, I tell you. See, these cards say grateful as fuck. So the message it wants you to understand is you got to be grateful for certain things, right? I guess we should be grateful for podcasts and information that we get through. Yeah, for sure. I love that I made those decks, to be honest. All right, Gala, you're next. All right, your card is Feminist Men. Oh God. All right. It says, despite the infinite pressure to conform to the dictates of the cult of masculinity, lots of men show their hearts, their silliness, and their fears to the world. And they stand up to misogyny even when women aren't around. Feminist men catch a rash of shit from a dude bro crowd and probably don't get thanked enough. So thank you, feminist men, for doing the right thing. The world is getting better because of you. Oh shit. Oh boy. These fucking bullshit ass things. Of course, ding dong. A lot of people have channels in here. No, you can say whatever. This isn't no restricted channel. You know, you can do whatever. Gala has a channel. She does gaming. Mystical Angels has a channel. She does tarot as well. And that's pretty much anybody in here who's got a channel that I know of, but I don't know if anybody else is in here, but that's pretty much it right now who's in here. Fiona doesn't have a channel. Sophie doesn't have a channel. And Virgo doesn't have a channel either. But yeah, those are the people who have a channel. We pretty much talk about everything, ding dong. It doesn't matter. I'm not one of those type of people that say, hey, you can't do that. You can't do this. You know, everybody's pretty cool. Everybody in here pretty much gets along with everybody to a certain extent. And if they don't, I don't care. But basically a lot of people have channels and we just go to each other's channel and support each other. You know. If you do, somebody would tell you, I'm sure. You know, pretty much. No one really misbehaves in here because they know I'll roast their ass. Yes, she does. Yes. Yes. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, I roast people's asses. So if they act up, they get roasted. And that's why a lot of people don't act up in here. So I'm gonna roast your ass. So I don't like people who disrespect people in here. But nobody really disrespects anybody. Put it this way, there's people in here who have beef with each other, but they don't have beef with me. And as long as they keep that beef away from my channel and keep me out of their bullshit, then I'm good to go. But otherwise, that I really don't, get mixed up in anybody's bullshit. So I have my own bullshit to worry about, and I don't ask nobody to get involved in mine. But as long as everybody respects me and respects the channel, then I'm good with that. It's all good. And I show that every time, you know. And I'm not one to bring peace to everybody. I don't get involved in anybody's shit, you know. If you don't like somebody, I'm not going to try and get them to be your friend again. That ain't my problem. I'm not Jesus to be bringing people together. I just bring everybody together in here to have a good time and we move on. That's it. Whatever dramas between whoever is not my problem. And that's it. And that's why everything's okay. We can all be friends with me. And that's all that matters. At the end of the day, I'll read for anybody. It doesn't matter. I don't really discriminate anybody. You want to read and I'll give you one. It's not a problem. Just respect me and that's it. Simple. I like to go in everybody else's channel and have fun. All you got to do is copy and paste her name and put it in the search bar and it'll come right up. That's how easy it is to find somebody's channel. Instead of me copying and pasting it, you can copy and paste it yourself if you want. It's easier that way. If you can do it. See how it says at Mystical Angels? If you just highlight that, put it in the search bar, it'll take you right to the channel. It's simple. I'm a knowledgeable young man. Thank you, Barbie. I try to be. But if you want me to get the channel for you, I can. It's not a problem. But that's how you can do it. What you laughing at, Virgo? Virgo wants a channel, but she be bullshit. Some people don't like having a channel, and that's perfectly fine. I don't blame them because you got to go through a lot of bullshit sometimes. You got to deal with stupid ass questions, stupid ass people. But when you deal with decent people, it's nice too. It's a lot more smoother and things go a lot better. You know, people are more respectful and shit. I mean, I can go to Mystical's channel if you can't find it. Or Mystical if you want to put, well, actually, I don't think you can put your link in here. They don't allow that shit, I don't think. But I can go to your channel and get it. It ain't no big deal. I'll actually do it because I don't want. Okay, cool. You got it. All right, cool. There you go. Yeah. Oh, Ding Dong just got it. She said that she subscribed to you. So That's good. After I already clicked it. Yeah, I'll put the link up here anyway, being that I already copied it. Yeah, that's Mystical's channel right there. I already clicked it anyway, so. Yeah, she doesn't have a tarot channel. She has a gaming channel. I don't think she does tarot. I doubt it. I've never seen her do tarot. She does gaming. She plays games. If you want to check her out, it's up to you. Okay, Gala. That's cool. If you want to do that. Okay, cool. What did I end up getting for dinner? I had a cheeseburger on the barbecue with a salad. That's all I had. You said Tarot Channel, the Deck Collector. I just subscribed to your Deck Collector. I was subscriber number 49 or 50, whatever it was. So I just subbed to it. There you go. That's what she looks like in real life, but it's just like the cartoon AI version. Yeah, I just had a cheeseburger on the barbecue with some salad, and then that was it. And that's pretty much all I ate. And then I had a chocolate for dessert. A little small little whisper chocolate. And tomorrow I'm going to actually I need to remember to take that shit out of the sink. Tomorrow I'm gonna have lunch with my mom. We're gonna have tuna. So I'm gonna have lunch with my mom. So I'm gonna go there in the morning. Then I'm gonna have lunch with her. I'm gonna try and do some work at the house that I need to do. I really need to get a move on down there and get some work done. So I'm hoping to get some work done around my mom's, weather permitting. But if the weather's shitty, I'm probably gonna like just hang out with her and watch TV and have lunch with her, so she's not alone. Okay, Barbie. You can always make up for it and eat more the next day, or when you feel better. Yeah, no worries, Ding Dong. There's a lot of support, in and all around us, so everybody supports each other. Until somebody acts up, so it's all good. Yeah, it's 10:25 here at night. Yeah, Barbie, I'm gonna go there tomorrow and hang out. I hung out with her every day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today, and then I'll be there tomorrow again. I've been with her every day this week. I feel like she needs it because she's been complaining about like being alone and stuff, and Then I'm gonna go to the cemetery on Friday because hey T Rose, how you doing? Happy hump day. Let's hump. um so Thursday tomorrow's Thursday and then Friday I'm gonna go to the cemetery because it's my grandfather's birthday and his grave's next to my dad's grave. So I'm gonna go down there. Let's do the Humpty Hump. Let's do the Humpty Hump. That's why she said happy hump day. Because she wants to get humped. You know. That's what you do on hump day. You do the Humpty Hump. You're good? That's good. Yeah, I'm alright. Oh, it's good. Same shit, different day. I'm alright. I can't complain. I can complain, but nobody wants to listen. But yeah, that's cool. I had a good day. I spent the day with my mom. Had lunch with her. I'm gonna have lunch again with her tomorrow. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Otherwise, that everything's cool. Hey, Mari, how you doing? Yeah, that's what Tanya says. The Medicare, medical insurance, and mutual funds. That's what she says. I don't know where Tanya is tonight. Hopefully, she pops by. If she was here, she would say that. She came in my live earlier. She always uses that in Medicare and mutual funds. She cracks me up. Oh, hey, brother Dan. Don't be rubbing against my Medicare card. There you go. You gotta leave Dan's Medicare card alone. Don't try and claim on his insurance. She be always putting that Timu necklace on there. You see her, Mari? Mari, she's giving you the Timu necklace. Mari, do you have 77 in your name because you were born in 77? Mutual funds and mutual insurance. She says mutual funds. So that way, mutual funds is, you share his money, but you don't share yours. That's mutual for most women. I haven't seen my wifey today. She must be cheating on me, or she must be busy today. I ain't seen her. Hold on one second. I'm just texting my sister. All right, cool. I can unplug my phone. It's charged up. Good boy. No, you just like the 7? Oh, okay. Dang, graduation in 77. Fuck. Ain't nobody graduated in 77? Hell no. That's too damn old. Shit. Okay, Virgo. I might be, yeah. Mari ain't no old hag. 77? That was 49 years ago. That's when I was born. So if you graduated in 77, you'd be fucking 70. Or close to it. Shit. Usually when people have like something like that, it's when they were born. Yeah. I don't think Mari's that old. I could be wrong though. She meets. I didn't graduate. I left school in 94. 1994, I said, smell you later. Okay, my bad, Barbie. Well, at least it wasn't 77. That'll make you 2 years older. Yeah, 1994, I left school. I was 17. I dropped out. I said, fuck this bullshit. Hell no. I said, no, I don't want to be in school no more. Fuck this place. I only shop on Amazon to get shit. It's quicker and easier. I don't go on. I've never gotten anything off of Temu. I don't even go in there. I'm not even a member over there. Shit. I care less. I don't really buy too much shit lately. I'm trying to stay away from buying things online. Save my money. I got too much shit now. Mari? I don't know. I don't like to guess people's age unless they ask me to. I don't know. Mari. Yeah, that can definitely affect you, Barbie. But, My parents were pissed that I left school. I did it on my own. I walked into the office, to my principal's office, and I said she was a nun. Sister Judith was her name. And I walked into the office and I said, "Look, I don't want to be in school no more. I can't take this shit no more." I told her this school is not what I want. I want to go work. I have no desire to finish school. I got 2 more years left and I don't want to deal with it. I can't take this place no more and I'm leaving. She looked me in my face and said, "You're never going to be nothing in life if you leave school now. You're only 17 years old. You need to graduate and be something and do something with your life." And I said, "I'm going to go do something with my life now. Leave this shithole and go get a better job. Go get a job and go learn things, hands-on training for free. I don't need to get waste my dad's money and my mom's money and fuck this place. I need to go work. While everybody's gonna be here for another 2 years, getting their graduation fucking bullshit ass diploma. I'm gonna be working, making money. That's not the type of attitude you should have. Rah, rah. Then I came home and told my parents I'm not going back to school ever again. "Yes, you are. You better go back to school." I said, "Yeah, watch me." Like, fuck, am I going back to school? Hell no. I hated school so much. Hey, Christy, how you doing? Hey, Erica, how are you, sweetheart? You good? Parent teacher conferences. Start under the trucks. Yeah, I don't feel like I made a big mistake. I feel like it was the biggest and best decision I ever made, to be honest. Leaving school at 17 and dropping out and going to work, I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't. So, and I never wanted to be in an office working. I never wanted to be around no computers and shit and accounting and business shit and all that crap. I don't want to be in an office. I like hands-on things. I like to make things, build things, fix shit. I would, and going to college for that is pointless. And I felt like if I know my ABCs and one, two, threes, and uh, and I feel like I also felt like I know how to read, I know how to write, I know my math. Why am I gonna like stay in this place for and learn bullshit that's not gonna benefit me in the long run? I don't care about history. I don't care about someone else's history. I don't even care about my own country's history. I could give a flying shit because I'm not gonna be a teacher. So I don't care about no damn history. History is history. I'm worried about the future and the present. So that never interested me. Science never interested me. Social studies, history, you know, um, biology is a joke. I'm not dissecting a fucking cat or a frog or a starfish. What the fuck is that gonna do for me? That's gross as shit. So I was like, fuck you, I'm not doing this shit. So I was like, I'm out of here. School was cool right up into the eighth grade. As soon as I went to grade 9 and grade 10 and I had to deal with high school trash, I was like, hell no. I'm out of here. Fuck this place. Yeah, art, gym. I'm talking about the classes that made no sense. Art class was great. Gym was great. Math, I liked math. I liked English, literature. I really didn't care for anything else, to be honest. Study periods where I just sat off and talked shit, you know. Art class was fun. I had no problem with that. Music class. Yeah, I love math. I love adding and subtracting and, I love math. Math was not a problem. I took general math because I had a choice to take algebra, trigonometry, or general math, and I took general math. And I never learned Spanish or French because I'm Portuguese and I didn't want to learn another language to confuse me. So I took English skills, which is like reading English, writing like essays and shit like that, working on your skills of writing, you know. And that's it. Biology, I pretty much said I refused to do it, and I just failed it. And I was in a Catholic school, so I had no choice. My parents put me there, and I had to take religion as well. And religion was always something that I didn't like to study either, because I already have this thing in my brain where how the hell are you teaching religion in a Catholic school if everything is Jewish related to Jesus? So this don't make no damn sense, you know? So I was like, fuck this place. I'm out of here. This place is a joke. They all cater to women. They don't care about the guys. I'm getting taught by nuns, and I can't take this shit anymore. So I was like, goodbye. And all I heard was, you're never going to make it in life. Okay, sweetheart. You say whatever you say. How the fuck is a nun and a woman of God gonna tell a 17-year-old child, teenager, that he ain't gonna make it in life if he don't stay at school? You should say, I understand school is not for everybody, but you should stay in school. But if you don't, I wish you the best and I hope you succeed without education. That's what you should have said if you were a godly woman, but you're a fucking devil bitch and you had nothing else better to say then because you wanted me to stay so you can take my money and make my parents broke. But no, no, no. That's why you're in hell, ho. Because you're not supposed to tell kids that. You're supposed to say, you know what? It's your choice to leave school. Hopefully you create a good path for yourself. But she didn't. So she's a fake ass nun and a fake ass bitch. And I hope she's rotting in hell right now. I can't stand that woman. Never liked her, never will. Or them damn nuns. They weren't no damn women of God. They were fucking devils. Telling kids that shit. Fuck you telling them people that. You out of your damn mind, woman. T-Rex. Yeah, I love math. My dad was like a mathematician too, and that's where I got it from. He always wanted me to like learn math and do math and add and subtract things and divide shit. And I don't, like I said, I did basic math and I know basic math and I love it, but that's just me. Yeah. I use math pretty much a lot. I have to add, see, when I do architectural plans, like when I read an architectural plan of a house, I have to use math to add up the centimeters to the inch to the foot and add everything, as you go, as you add, as you build things and you measure the walls and where you're putting your receptacles. And when I read those electrical plans, I have to like learn math. So I just did shit that I needed to do. Yeah. Hey Leo, how you doing? Yeah, I never really was interested in science either. I didn't really care for shit like that. I only cared about things that I knew I was gonna need in life. Yeah. If you can read and write and add and subtract and multiply and divide, you're pretty much good to go. What else do you really need from school? To learn fucking Christopher Columbus, was on a boat and discovered America? I don't give a fuck about that shit. What do you want to learn about fucking Abraham Lincoln and all these other idiots and all these fucking people that are not in a country that I'm living in? And who cares about those people? Like, yeah, okay, cool. Thank you for what you did, but let's stay in the present. Why do we have to keep going back to the past all the time? Like, you should be teaching us you should teach us in school. The school should teach people how to live their life when they get out of school, how to deal with bills, how to deal with the economy, how to deal with other things, like how to deal with life and prepare you for what you really want to do. Not just give you some bullshit ass, oh yeah, go get married and go to college and go do this. No, hell no. Fuck, you think everybody's a millionaire? Fuck that. Let me tell you, I came out perfectly fine because it all boils down to who you want to be in life. And that's what I tell people every day. But I would never tell my nephews to drop out of school and be like me. I never ever once told them that, because all six of my nephews told me, and they listened to me one Christmas. It was about maybe 4 or 5 Christmases ago. We were all sitting, and he goes, "Uncle Mark, you never went to college, but you know all this shit. How did you know?" Like, and I was like, and then my Gemini, it was my Gemini nephew that asked me, right? And I was like, "Of course you're gonna ask me." So then I was like, "Look, first of all, I don't want none of you to be like me or do what I did. You have your own path, right? So if you want to go to college and you want to learn computers and all that shit you guys do, go for it. It's a good thing to do. If I were you, right, I would not want to work out in this heat in Bermuda, summertime. I would not want to work in 80, 90-degree temperatures outside doing what I do. I'm sure you probably don't want to do what I do because you're going to be sweating your ass off and you're going to be working hard and you're probably going to be, you know, by the time you reach my age, you'll be all fucked up. Your bones will be ailing and your back will be fucked up like me, and you can barely walk sometimes. So I said to them, "Look, I want all of you to graduate from school, and I want all of you to go to college and be what you want to be. The last thing you want to be is an electrician like me and a jackass to the system. So go get a nice job and go stay inside an office, and that'll be your best bet." I said, "What I do is not for everybody. You have to be like, you got to come from, a father who, like my father, he worked hard every day. He had 3 jobs. So I wanted to be like him. I wanted to do what he did, and I wanted to like be better than him. And that's what I ended up being, a hard working person like him. But I chose a different path. I wanted to work for myself. So, I always encourage everybody to work for themselves, but the thing is, if you're a young kid, like, if you're a young teenager, 16, 17, and you want to be an electrician, sure, go for it. But I wouldn't suggest you go to college for it. I would suggest you to graduate from school and go learn, be an apprentice first. Learn the trade, hands on. Don't go to college because you're going to be spending money for nothing. They ain't going to teach you how to be no damn electrician. You want to be hands on. You will learn faster and you'll get paid to learn. That's what happened with me. I was getting paid to work and also learning at the same time. So it benefited me. And that's why I'm where I am now. This year will be 20 years. I've had my own maintenance business, and I've learned pure shit. Anything to do with the house, I can do. And that's what I love to do. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I do. I would never give it up for anything. Home ec and science. My favorite thing was leaving school for good. That was the best day of my life. I'll never forget when I left that school and I said, "I'm never coming back here ever again to get taught or to be in this school with this fucking uniform." When I got home, I took that uniform off and I was like, to hell with this place. I'll never want to come here again in my life. When I go there, I still cringe because two of my nephews go to my school. But now one goes, the other one graduated last year. So this year he's in college. And then my youngest nephew, he's got 2 more years left. And I'm like, fuck, man, hurry up. I really don't want to go to this fucking school no more. I can't stand that school. It's annoying. Then my mom always says, "It's not the school. It's not the school. It's you. You don't like the school. It's not the school. It's the teachers. There's people." Yeah, and I'm even like, you was in spelling bees. That's good. I'm glad. You bet you didn't win any. So, what was I gonna say? My oldest sister, her birthday is today. Aries nuisance dumbass. So when she graduated from my school, from our school, she went away and she did a master's and bachelor's degree. She got a master's and a bachelor's degree in 4 years to be a teacher. She went to the States and Canada. She did uh, 3 years in one and 1 year in the other, the final year, right? So then she became a school teacher, and her dream was to teach at her school that she graduated from. And you know what they told her? Oh, you can't just come and directly come into a private school. You have to go to a government school first and get some experience before you come over here. And she says, yeah, but I have a master's and bachelor's degree. So I'm allowed to. And they're like, oh, no, no, our rules is this and that. And I was like, yeah, you fucking. She was so mad that she left. So she went to a different private school, and she's been there for 26 years. And she loves it there, and it's a really good school. But that's just to show you, like, yeah, those people, that school is nothing but a bunch of hypocritical bastards, and that's why all those people, they can rot in hell for what they did to me, to my sister. You know, my brother, my brother's a dumbass, so he left school anyway, but he still ain't learned nothing. He's still a dumbass, but he doesn't have no trade, no talent, no nothing. All he does is do nothing. Bullshit. Bullshit jobs his whole life. He don't want to work hard. He'd rather just drive around all day and do nothing and just deliver shit. Well, that's his choice, whatever. He always says that he wants to be like me. I say, you won't be like me, bro. Not in this lifetime. But yeah, I'm the type of person I love to learn new shit. If I can learn something new, I'll learn it. You're damn right, because you can't have two of me in the world. That means you have too many smart people. That's why you come in here for wisdom and insight every night. That's why you left your live just now and said, let me go see Mark. That's my inspiration. Without him, I wouldn't be on the right track right now. See? You was lost, but now you're found, Leo. Glow. Yeah, there is, Christy, but I just don't like people who don't have a I just don't like people who don't make an effort to make their life better. That's what I don't like. Like, I feel like everybody has an equal opportunity in the world, and some people will debate me on that. But if you don't do shit, then how are you supposed to know? If you sit on your flat ass all fucking day, then you're not gonna get anywhere. You have to go and get it. If you don't go and get it, then how is it gonna come get you if he doesn't know to come get you? You have to put in effort, and the spirit will say, okay, they're putting in the effort. Let me help them. Let me nudge them in the right direction. Let me put them in the right direction. Ain't nobody hand fed me shit. I had to go get everything I have today. Everything I have is my own hard work. Ain't nobody gave me no fucking handouts. Everything I got is I work for. Simple. And that feels good knowing that I work for everything I have. That's a good thing. And everybody should do the same thing. But obviously, some people aren't, which is fine. Do what you do your own life. Don't come complaining to me. But I feel like everybody has an equal opportunity if they can prove themselves, if they can show that they're worthy of that position or worthy of that job. You know. Amen. Well, that's good, Barbie. You're right, Christy. Be your own boss and have the best life. That's what I do. That was the best decision I ever made, and everybody told me it was the worst decision I can ever make. Does it look like it's the worst decision I ever made? I'm good, man. Life is good. I love the fact that I can do whatever I want. T Rose, you said I learned how to sew too in home. Oh, cool. That's always a good thing to learn. But, you know, I always encourage everybody to do what they want to do in life. Some people come in here and they're lost and they say, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know like what job I should get, or I'm stuck. I don't really know. Just do everything. The more you learn, the more you earn. So if you like doing a certain thing, then do it. Make a living out of it. I don't understand how that's so hard to understand. If you love to do something, do it. You can make a living out of it. So for instance, I can, if I want to, if I really, really want to, and I know I can do it if I want to, I can take all that DJ equipment behind me and start DJing again every night or every weekend and make money like I used to. I can do that right now because I have a talent to do that. I have a desire to do that. I have the equipment to do it. I have the knowledge. I can go be a DJ right now and just make money and just be happy. I can come on here every day and be a full-time psychic if I want to. You have choices. Everybody has choices. I have plenty of choices. I choose to do all three because that's what I love to do. I want to DJ, I want to come on here, and I want to work at with my maintenance business. I do all three. It makes me happy. I don't want to just choose one thing. I want to choose as much as I can. I'm gonna fucking die any day. You know, I can die 20 years from now, 20 minutes from now. At least I can say I did all this shit and had fun. And I was happy doing it all. And if I can do it, then why can't nobody else can? You can do it too. You can do multiple things. And then you can say, oh, but I have this and oh, I don't care. Whatever. Then don't complain then. Don't cry to me. Do what you can. Now, that's cool, Barbie. Or at least you saw it done by your your mom and stuff. Yeah, you could have. You still can. You can still do it. If that's what you feel like doing, if you feel like you can do it on the side, T Rose, then do it. You got your daughter, she can help you. When you're home, sitting on your ass doing nothing, watching me, you can start doing some Timu necklaces, you know. Glow, my friends are making you happy again. I always knew you needed friends. It's okay, you can borrow. Somebody's gotta feel sorry for your ass. There you go, T Rose. See? The fuck is that? swear, my neighbor, he's a fucking trip. This guy, it's 11 o'clock at night. And this guy's making all this fucking noise outside. I should go outside and slap him to reality. I'm saying to myself, what the fuck's all this noise? Let me check my cameras and see what the fuck's going on with this jackass. This guy's annoying. Like he goes in his garage and he starts banging shit and he starts like working at 11 o'clock at night. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Go the fuck inside and fuck your wife. Give her some D, man. What is wrong with you? You must be tired of that coochie. Or she must be tired of you. Or you ain't putting it out. Fuck, man, it's 11 o'clock, bro. Go snuggle up in your bed, watch a movie with your woman, bro. Fuck. Go the fuck inside. Aggravate. Okay, Dan, take care, brother. Good seeing you. I love you too, T-Rose, when you sleep. Chrissy said I was drinking and almost choked on my damn drink. Mark, you fucker. I'm telling you, man, people are so annoying, man. That, especially that guy. He's a good guy and he's a good neighbor. I like him a lot. He's cool, right? He's my friend. But he's just annoying, man. Honest to God, if I had a wife and my kids were away in school like him, I'll be in that coochie every damn night making up for all lost time. I'll be like, yeah, nobody's home. My kids are away in college. We'll carve up that fucking coochie. I'll be getting in there, hey, baby, let's make up for lost time. And he's like 58 maybe. And she's probably like maybe 52. I mean, fuck. I don't know if any 50-something-year-olds in here are still having sex on a regular. But shit. What happened? He said, Mark, scroll up and tell me what the pic is T-Rose put. What do you mean the pic? It's a necklace. It's a Temu necklace. You know what I mean, Christy? If you were here right now with me, right, and you was my wifey, and we ain't got no kids home, and it's 11 o'clock at night, I'm saying, Christy, sweetheart, let's go. Where we going? Let's go upstairs, girl. Let's do the Humpty Hump. Let's go. Or then ask her what beads they are, Dodo. How the fuck? I don't know nothing about no damn beads. I don't make beads. You know what I mean, Christy? You ain't gonna say no because you want D anyway. What type of beads are that you want to deal with, T-Rose? This woman wants you to answer. T-Rose is probably doing something. She ain't worried about your ass. She got a daughter to attend to and dinner to make. It's dinner time. Yeah, see? It's beads. Friendship beads. There you go. Be specific, because it's damn Leo. Fucking nuisance. Why did you stay alive and leave me alone? but you couldn't. You just had to come over here because you love me so much. I'm your favorite Aquarius of all time. You like backdoor. You like backdoor beads. That's what you was thinking about, you dirty stinker. You wanted somebody to put them in your butt. That's what you wanted. And don't worry, T-Rose probably thought of it too. And now that you said it, Chrissy said, fuck it, I'll try it. It's okay, bend over. I'll fix you up. See, look, I knew it, you dirty minds. Bunch of dirty buggers. Acting like innocent angels. You be trying all sorts of things, talking about when you come from me to talking about Mark. What's the freakiest thing you ever done, Marky? I was like, I don't know, you tell me what you want done. I want some beads in my butt. Okay. I'll be like, really? I'll be like, oh, fuck. I'll close my eyes. Oh, hell no. You should have never told me that. Heck no. Ain't nothing good in here. There's a no entry sign tattooed around mine. It says, shout, no one shall enter. Ever. Ever in life. No way in hell. That's a no entry zone forever and ever and ever. Fuck that. No, you won't. You're not gonna tell me a story. No. Ain't nothing going on around there. No. I'm loyal to God. God said, thou shall not enter. No. Marky don't play those games. And if you try and do it, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Nobody better even try that shit. You couldn't pay me to do that. No. Marky don't play those games. Once you go that way, you sold your soul to the devil. Marky don't play those games. No way. Marky don't play that way. Look behind me, it says 1111. You guys can have my wish. I wish for no entry for the rest of my life. We scared some people out of the chat. They're like, these people are talking about some sexual fucking crazy shit. Let me leave. When freaky shit gets talked about, people get said, fuck that. Let me get out of here. I ain't listening to this freaky ass shit. See what you're dealing with, Christy? It ain't their fault. Oh, look. Glow. Being that you want to do a show and tell today, I got a show and tell for you too, look. Are you here? So I can show you. Did I just fart? No. I did a burp. If I farted, you would know about it. No. That's your next live. You be sharing all that. Look. See, look. See that? That's because you was talking dirty, talking about anal beads and all that bullshit. Scared everybody away. They probably said, "No, you won't." See that gala? You like that? See, look. And so forth. I have a Lenormand deck. My ex used to read them, and then I got them. And ever since I broke up with her ass, I never used them again. Then I want to show you this other tarot deck I have. Because when people said to me that I read these cards. See, these are my original cards right here, right? See how beat up they are? They're very old. And they have, words on them. I learned with these cards. They have the upright and the reverse meaning, right? These are my cards I use every day. And one of these readers on here said that I have to read the cards and I don't know what I'm doing. And I just talk to hear myself, right? So I told her, I said, if you think for 1 minute that I read those cards word for word, or I use those words from those cards to read people's lives, you're dead wrong. Because I've been doing this shit for years. I just don't want to change my deck because I'm used to that deck. I love that deck. So that's a deck that I've always been attached to. But I can use other decks to read. It's not rocket science. So then I bought this deck. It's called Tarot of the 78 Doors, right? And it's a modern deck. It has like tattoos, computers, and it looks all modernized, right? And it's a really nice deck. And I started reading tarot on here in front of everybody and showing the cards and say, see, ain't got no words on it. So how the fuck am I right? How the fuck do I know what these cards mean? So she felt so cheap that she never said anything ever again. And I was like, bitch, if you think I need to read off of a card, you're dead wrong. I've been doing this shit forever. I was reading playing cards before I did tarot. So I already knew the meanings before I even had that starter deck. But the reason I got the starter deck so it can help me with the reversals, right? So I can learn more and have more like insight and more information. Then I made my own tarot deck. See, look. For instance, the Eight of Pentacles on here is a tattoo card. And see how freaky it looks and shit like that. So it's like modernized like art on it, right? Like the Queen of Pentacles is this. Is the Three of Wands. Like it's all different type of cards, right? It's all like different art and different things. So I used this deck for a long time. It's a very pretty deck, and it's a very nice deck if you guys are interested in getting it online. But yeah, I bring these decks down so you can see them. And then I also have these decks, which are called Grateful as Fuck and Spiritual as Fuck. And they're funny cards. They got like funny messages. I pulled messages for everybody earlier. Yeah, these are big, Gala. These are big, and they come with the little booklet so it can teach you like what the cards are. Honestly, I haven't used these in like 10 years because the girl I was dating, she used these cards, and then she asked me to get them so she can teach me how to use them. But we never got that far. So I just read off the book and shit, just what they mean and things like that. I did know them for a while. I started to use them, but then I just lost interest in them. Palo Santo will fix them. Now, I wouldn't even need to do all that shit. I don't need none of that shit. I can prove it right now. One thing about me, I don't need none of that shit. All I need is my belief. I'm good. I'm not, a Leo where I need to sage my shit every fucking day. Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing you back. All right, Glow. Let me give you a Lenormand card, being that you asked me for one. Read me with the Lenormand mark. I've already given a lot of other people messages in here today, but I'll give you guys a message. Whoever hasn't had a message, I'll give you one. Nah, I don't need none of that shit. That's for you rookies. Or you rookies need all that, not me. All right. Let's see what you got. All right, Miss Gloria. Gloria, a.k.a. Leo Pain in the Ass, a.k.a. non-reader, a.k.a. last place in the spelling bee. All right. Your first card is the cross. You need Jesus in your life. The golden cross becomes the centerpiece in the church. The cross is the card of religion and beliefs, and while people turn to religion in times of trouble, the cross signifies those troubles themselves. It also signifies the Six of Clubs, traditional meaning entering into a successful partnership, well-behaved children, moving into a new place, messages, bridging the gap between two things, overcoming obstacles. So that's your first card. Let's see. Then you got your cousins, a rat. That's what you are, a damn rat. Leo as rat. Mice, it's called mice. Same difference. Tiny mice nibble on the corn and grain which were left out, traditionally seen as a vermin. No, they're just saying about what it is, a mouse. So mice represent a small annoyance in your daily life. I know what that annoyance is. All right. This also says this card is also known as the Seven of Clubs, traditionally meaning beware of the opposite sex, avoid misfortunes, enhancements, and beliefs in the unseen. So that's your second card. And your third card is the Nine, flowers that you never get. Queen of Spades. Ain't nobody giving you no damn flowers. They wouldn't even waste that damn money or time. All right, it's called the bouquet. A beautiful bouquet of flowers appears nicely dressed on a table. This means joy, beauty, weddings, love, charm, good fortunes, abundance, surprise, skill, pleasure, giving, and happiness. This also means positive energy. And yes, the playing card, Queen of Spades, also means vanity, strength, independence, prone to corruption. Yeah, ain't that right? Prone to be giving people some bullshit readings. Anyway, that's your reading. See, the cross, mice, and the bouquet. It means that you better start believing in God if you want to get some flowers. If not, you're going to be getting leftovers. I don't really like these cards like that, but they're cool though. Reading them is like they have a little bit of meanings, but I'm sure other people can read them like a lot different. You believe in God, that's good. Believing Him is one thing. Making Him a full-time part of your life is another. Remember that. I'll give you a spiritual as fuck card if you want. Christy, T Rose. I think I've given everybody else a card. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. Shut your ass up. You'd be a devil in a skirt. All right, Christy, let's see what I got for you. I'm be giving her the damn flowers. Don't be fluffing her ego. All right, Christy, let me see what I got for you. 1, 2. Stop eating. All right. Christy, you gonna cry about it or boss up? Pro tip, do both. And your message is you can do both. The real ballers feel their feelings and do what they know is right at the same time. You still the boss, even if you the crying boss. That's your message for today. All right, T Rose, let me see what you got. We was just talking about being our own boss, right? You gotta pick the buns out of that one. Okay, Barbie. Good night, sweetheart. Take care. Thanks for being here. All right, T Rose, grab life by the balls and make it your bitch. And your message is sometimes life is just waiting for you to meet it with the same level of energy it's been stomping you with. And when that's the case, sometimes you just need to get an alpha dog on it and be like, listen, bitch, note of caution. Make sure what you want life to do when you get its attention. Keep hold of life's balls and point them where you want it to go. Otherwise, that mixed metaphor is totally going to pull on the leash and poop on your lawn. And I have to give Gloria one of these. I have to. Because I know she's going to get a card that I can laugh at. Yeah, I'm going to shuffle it really good for you. Integrity is the new black. And this says, integrity means having your actions match your values. Most of the time, integrity takes a lot of not doing stuff, not smacking people, not yelling at people, not talking shit, not stealing stuff, not lying, not littering, and not eating your roommate's last gluten free, soy free, vegan pizza roll. When the temptation is strong to do the bad thing, sometimes it helps to write down the good thing and put it in your back pocket. It's hard to justify smacking someone when you have your ass pressed up against the word compassion. There you go. You can pick the bones out of that one. All right, I think I got everybody. I think I've given everybody a message today. Multiple messages too. I've been giving your asses pure shit today. I did promise everybody I was gonna bring a whole bunch of decks down here. Oh, good lord. Those cards are fun. They're funny as shit. Some of them are fun. I have to bring my other ones down here. I have these two other decks. They're funny as shit. I'm gonna bring them down here tomorrow. I can't remember what the deck's called now. But there's two of them, and they're so funny. They're just like these, but funnier. What the hell they're called again? They're like a pink deck. Shit, man. I can't remember what they're called. Oh, Rebel cards or something. Rebel. The Rebel deck. That's what it's called. The Rebel deck. That's what it's called. What's up, CT? How you doing? Blessing to you too, bro. My day's been good, man. Not bad at all. Better than yesterday. So I guess that's a good thing. It's been good. Hung out with my mom, chilling out. It was fun. Had lunch with her, went shopping with her. Then I came home, did what I had to do, you know. That's usually the case, bro. That is usually the case. Usually people who snitch have problems anyway. They can't face their own problems, so they have to snitch to make themselves feel better. Some people love to, like, Some people love to distribute their bullshit to others. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's definitely the case. I feel you on that. Would you like a message? I gave everybody a message, but being that you came in there, I'll give you one too if you want one. It's up to you. It's like a funny message. If you don't want one, that's cool. But if you do, I'll give you one. I don't want you to feel left out. But yeah, I totally get you, bro. I totally get that. Oh, really, T Rose? Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, the marquee card, yeah. All right, no problem. Just wanted to offer. Yeah, T Rose, there's always haters. It's life. You're gonna have to rewind and come again. I don't remember what I pulled, but you probably have to rewind. I know I gave you one. You shouldn't do the thinking. I believe I gave you one a while ago. I believe I did, but I don't know. I have to. I can't remember. I gave you, Christy, and T Rose. I gave T Rose one too. I'm sure I did. Yeah, in order to have a balance, you gotta have both. It can't always be perfect, you know? It can't always be perfect. It can't. If I didn't give you one, T Rose, I'll gladly give you one. But I believe I did. I could be wrong though. Because I gave Glow the Norman cards, and then I started giving the spiritual as fuck cards, and then I gave Glow another one at the end. So I believe I did you, Christy, and then Glow again. I know I probably did, but whatever. I could be wrong. Well, if you ain't got haters, then life ain't really what it's really meant to be. Because haters make life go around. It's nice to have haters. It's good. I think it's sad that your haters actually watch you and you know, follow you and spy on you and talk about you, and then when they see you, they ain't got nothing to say. I think it's pretty funny. At least that's how it's, you know, you know. At least that's how it is for me. Yeah, for real. I get you 100%, CT. How could you go back that far and go see and go scan everything. This woman acts like she's fucking Johnny Five from Short Circuit and just figure it all out in 5 seconds. Hey Janet, how you doing? Well, if T Rose really wants a card, she knows I'll give her one. Okay, pain in the ass. Jesus. You're okay napping a lot? Well, that's good. At least you're getting rest, Janet. You got to get beauty rest. That's how you got to look at it. Beauty rest is good for you. Yeah, we have those, we have those weeks, Janet. That's for sure. We have weeks where it's rough, couple days, you know. Well, hopefully everything's better for you now. Yeah, great old tax season. I just paid my payroll tax for my business on Monday. It's due today, but I paid it on Monday. Every 15th, every 3 months, I have to pay payroll tax shit. Every 3 months, payroll tax trash. Oh, that's cool, CT. Yeah, I have my own maintenance business, so I have to pay payroll tax every 3 months, pension and all that bullshit every month, bills every fucking month. It's always some bullshit. Oh, Janet, it's your birthday next week? Yeah, that's one thing about owning your business. You always, have to pay taxes and pay bills. And people think that because you have a business, you're rich or something. Still got to pay a whole shit ton of bills. Oh, nice. Yep, exactly. Well, that's when I first went on my own 20 years ago, I was paying all those bills and I'm like, fuck man, I gotta make like double the amount of money just so I can be ahead of the game. Gotta pay my car off, gotta pay for my tools, I gotta buy shit, I gotta pay for materials. I gotta do this, I gotta pay for my regular bills, pay for my regular life, and find more money to pay for everything else. So it was definitely a task when I first started. But I was blessed to find great clients, and I still have great clients that are millionaires that pay me. Whenever I give them a bill, 2, 3 days later, that shit's in my account, no problem. But you need to have a good reputation. You got to be faithful and loyal to those clients, and then they'll be faithful and loyal to you when it comes to paying that bill. You know, so it's a pain in the ass to deal with, but at the end of the day, um, it's the life you choose. But if you can make good money, save good money, and not spend money, you're pretty much, you're pretty much good to go. Like, oh yeah, definitely. Well, a person said to me not a couple years ago, your reputation is built in years and lost in minutes, in seconds even. So if you have a long-term reputation about how you do something, you can lose that reputation within seconds. You know, because you fucked up something or you did some dumbass shit. So bad news travels farther than good news. Yeah. So it's definitely a learning experience. So I would have never guessed or predicted that I would still be on my own and have my own business 20 years later. I would have never thought, because when I started, it was a struggle. And then after that, business bloomed and I got a lot of work and everything was fine and I was happy. And then during COVID, everything went backwards, you know? And COVID kind of broke my spirits and broke my pocket and made me realize that, hey, if this shit continues, how the fuck you gonna survive? You can't go to nobody's house to do no work. So you gotta be home. Then if you're home too long, how you gonna pay your bills? So that's why I came on here and started to work on here remotely, and you know, it made life a lot better, right? So that was better for me, and I just stuck with it. And now that COVID's obviously gone for years, life still hasn't really changed financially because everything's just so expensive because of that. So the main thing is to always not live amongst your means, so you always have money, you know. And that's the you know that's the biggest thing to me, is like, you have to work hard, and if you don't, you're fucked. You know, it's not gonna end up well for you. Christy, if you're here, thank you. I appreciate your donation. I appreciate it. If you need anything, let me know. Oh, thanks, T Rose. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know, bro. It's not easy. All right, take care, CT. Janet, let me know what you need if you want, if you need anything. And Christy, you too. Let me know what you guys want. Question, general, whatever. Okay, thanks, Christy. I appreciate you, sweetheart. I got you. I appreciate that very much. Your gratitude is in return blessed right back at you. Just don't choke on your drink. When I talk shit, don't drink anything. When I go quiet, you go, okay, I'm gonna sip now. He's quiet. Or he's doing a read, and I'm gonna drink. All right, Johnny, you said, what do you need to know? I have a habit of doing that to people, you know. Like people be drink. My friend tells me that all the time. He goes, "You fucker! I just spit my fucking drink out. I didn't think you was gonna say some funny shit." My friend always tells me that. He goes, "Every time you see some funny shit, I'm drinking something, and I'm spitting this shit out. Fuck." All right, Johnny, you said, what do you need to know? All right, let me check. Let's see what I get. What do you need to know? Don't be a hoe. That's number one. Don't be a hoe. It's not good. A lot of things can go wrong. Oh my God. I'm like internally burping up my damn. Do you guys burp up like your salad dressing? Every time I have salad dressing, I eat honey mustard salad dressing with my salad. And every time I eat that shit, I burp it up like for like hours. Since I've been on here for 2.5 hours, I burped up like 10 fucking times. Christy thought I was farting over here, but it's my burp. Ugh. That shit aggravates me. Every time I eat that, I burp it all up. It's disgusting. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't eat fast. I don't. I'm a very slow eater. I don't be like I don't eat. I don't do that shit. It's just I guess that type of dressing makes me burp, like, you know. Every time I eat that salad dressing and that salad, I burp like crazy. It's annoying. Ugh. I'm gonna have to take a Tums when I get off here. Yeah. Sophie, that didn't happen. But it's still not midnight yet. Usually I come on around this time and go to sleep at 2 in the morning. So it's not even midnight yet. So I'm doing good actually, Sophie. Yeah, I don't really eat fast like that. That's something that I don't like. Period. I don't like to see people eat fast, and I don't like to eat fast. Period. I drink fast. Maybe that could be it. I like to gulp down water and shit. All right, Janet, let's see what we get here. Ooh, nice cards. You got some good cards. I shuffled long enough. I'm trying to shuffle long like Gloria, like Leo. I'm taking lessons from her from shuffling long. Get the cards shuffled right up so I can get better readings. I'm learning. Oh, you eat fast? That's probably why you burp too, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it affects us differently, Janet, I guess. Yeah, she drew them beads at me and was talking about where to put them and all that type of stuff. Anyway, we're not going there again. Janet, what I get here is you might be frustrated about delays. You have to face the facts eventually. Try not to be indecisive or procrastinate any further or any longer. You might alienate yourself from affection or from deep worry. But I feel like that's the only thing that might be the issue sometimes. or lately, like you said, 2 weeks, you had to deal with some bullshit. But for the next 30 days, I see good things, very good things. I see you controlling the situation that you're in, having the strength and the courage to move forward. I feel like you're going to be more confident in the next couple of days. If you want to start something new, I feel like you can start something new. You can get some type of gain. And this is like the next month. So I would say from now until the end of May, good things are going to happen. I feel like you can begin something that means something good. You can experience a meaningful adventure if you want to go on one. So if you're starting something, I see it being good, you know? If you want to begin something, now's the time. I got the strength card here in the very middle, and I got the two of cups, and I got the ace of wands. So that's a pretty good combination. All upright. This could mean like your friendships are being renewed. You might have friendships that become a union. You know, you might have like a partnership with someone. If you're dating, if you're like in a relationship, the relationship will get better. If you're dating, you might end up finding somebody that's actually decent. If you're not dating and you're single, then there's a potential of meeting someone if you want to, but you will have to control that situation. So if someone comes towards you, you'll be able to control what you want from that person on how you want it, right? But otherwise, that if it's not a relationship, then it could be like friendships that you have, your friends coming together with you. Your birthday is coming up, so your birthday could be a very good day where your friends and you get together, all your friendships, all your friends come to see you, your friends come to talk to you, your friends come to hang out with you. If you're going to have like a little get together birthday party, maybe this is what this means too. You having great times with them. But this strength card in the very present, part of this reading, it just basically says this is you, you know. This is you as a woman saying, I need to take action. I need to be more confident. I need the courage. I need the fortitude. I need to make myself better. I need to control whatever's in my life, no matter what it is, you know. So if you need to work on your side projects, this is saying now could be the time you can do them. You can begin, you can start them again, renew them. That two of cups is like a renewal of something, a renewed passion, something you bring together with other people if you need help from other people, your friends, family, people that, have your back, then this can all mean that all this stuff can happen if you want it. But see that strength card, I always tell people when the strength card is in the middle here, it means that presently you need to control whatever you want to control. You have the power to control it. You hold that lion's mouth open. You know, you hold the keys to whatever you want, the success, whatever you want to do. So Janet, the ball's in your court. You control whatever that happens to you. I'm sure you know that. Your birthday can be very good with friends and family if you really want that. A relationship can possibly develop, friendships, relationships, getting together with people. Try not to worry, try not to alienate yourself, try not to procrastinate, try not to be indecisive, face the facts. To hell with all the delays and frustrations. Make this judgment reverse card into this what you have here, because I got the judgment reversed at the bottom. And that just tells me in the past you went through bullshit. So now that you've recovered, now you can make things happen. Now you can go forward with this two of cups, strength, and ace of wands. That's a good combination right there. That just says that you can make this shit happen. you know. So there you go. Good to go. So that's a good reading, to be honest. You got the next 30 days can be very good for you, Janet. And I'm happy for you. You deserve it. After being through bullshit, it's not always going to be bullshit, you know? You can always have good things happen no matter what. So that's good. I'm glad that good things are going to happen for you in the next 30 days. But remember, these things can only these good things can happen if you control the situation. So whatever comes in, you got to control what happens. You can't just allow shit to happen. You got to control how it happens. Day by day. You control how much you intake, how much you give out, how much you do, how much you say. So with that, with that strength card there, it just says, hey, you got to take the wheel. Right. So there you go. So if that makes sense about control, then that's why that card came up. Because the strength card to me is a woman that takes control of the situations she's in. If she doesn't, then she's not going to get what she wants. But if you want to control things properly or release control, then that's up to you. So, there you go. You're good to go. If you believe that, you'll receive that. And don't be afraid to ask spirit to help you. If there's spirit around you that have passed and gone and you remember them, you love them, they can help you. All you got to do is reach out to them and ask. If you need that help. And that's what the Two of Cups is. The Two of Cups is you asking for a union, asking for things for your spirituality to be renewed in a belief sense to make your life better. So if you're not really believing that spirit has your back, start believing that they do. Tell them, hey, look, I need you more now than ever because I'm going through bullshit and I should have used your power to co-create with me to make things better, but I didn't. Or maybe they needed to give you a wake-up call. So either way, you can look at it however you want, But my suggestion and my advice is to co-create with them to make energy and life better for you. So there you go. All good. And on that note, I'm going to get out of here because I've been on here for almost 3 hours. My ass is hurting. I need to go get some sleep. I promised myself I was going to get in my bed around midnight tonight and not be in my bed 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the damn morning. And I'm going to go get some sleep. But it was a pleasure reading for you. Thanks, everyone who paid it forward and donated. I appreciate it. You guys be good people. It's always good to help others and do things for others. That's what we all should be doing anyway. I like to lead by example. And you don't have to do it every day, but it's always good to help one another and be there for one another. It doesn't hurt to be a good person, even if you have to show it in certain ways. So I will see you all tomorrow, and enjoy your night and enjoy your rest of your day tomorrow. And just keep the faith and believe, and you shall receive. All right, guys. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.